So, what would you do if right now all the power just went out? Everything went black. Internet went down. What would you do? Just wondering. I mean, have you thought about it? Are you even prepared? There's a lot of different scenarios that could cause a situation such as that. And depending on those scenarios, the outcome can vary tremendously. So, let's say, for instance, it's like a terrorist attack, an EMP, something like that. Now our grid's shut down. Now we're in the dark. No internet, no communication. Let's imagine they maybe even taken out some satellites, some key satellites. What are you going to do? Like, just sit in your house and hope everything gets better? Do you have a plan? If so, have you thought about contingency plans? I mean, I'm just wondering, because if you haven't thought about those things, maybe you should. So, let's talk about that for a second. Contingency plans. What are the things you really need in a catastrophic situation? A survival type situation where Mr. Government's not going to be there for you. The first thing you need is shelter. Do you know where you're going to go? Maybe you should figure it out if you don't already know. And then maybe you should figure out somewhere else. And then maybe somewhere else. What's that word? Contingency? Yeah. Have plans. Have alternate plans. Backups to your backups. Because when the shit hits the fan, nothing's going to go right. I mean, you know, it's not like things are going to be smooth. So you better have it fucking figured out ahead of time. Maybe even drill a couple times. I don't know. I mean, once you have your plan in place, practice it a few times. See how you can actually execute it. You know, like a lot of guys think, oh yeah, you know, I'll just go to my spot and it'll be cool. You know, have all my gear and all my ammo and I'm set. Can you get to your spot? How long does it take you? What if it's deliberate? And what if maybe, just maybe, it was perpetrated by our own government? I don't know, martial law, whatever the fuck. FEMA's now in charge. What's the first thing they're going to do? They're going to shut down the fucking roadways. They're going to shut down. They're going to close off all the metropolises and shut down all of the highways leading out. Because obviously they're going to want to, you know, keep everybody contained so they're safe. Of course, right? So that's the first thing that'll happen. The roads will get shut down. So you better already be out of town, and you better have your shit in tow, because you ain't going back to get it. Think about that for a second. You better have a awareness and a warning system and the good sense to get when the getting's good. I mean, Kenny Rogers said it. Know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to bug the fuck out. For real. And have a plan in place. For fuck's sake, don't just wing it. Know how long it takes you to get your shit into your vehicle and go and actually get to where you need to be. And you got to be able to have awareness, and like if something's going on, you got to smell it cooking. Because if you get trapped in the city, you're fucked. There's no hope. You think you're gonna bug in? Oh yeah, I'll stockpile food and water and guns and ammo, and I'll be set in my house. No, you won't. You won't be set. Not even fucking close. What an illusion of safety. Yeah, no, won't happen, won't work. I'll tell you what, me and a few of my boys could take down just about any house you could throw at us. Trust that. Where there's a will, there's a way, and where, you know, some people have training. All that. You never know who you're coming across. And that's another issue that we should probably discuss is, are you even in shape? Can you deal with the physical demands of having to bug out and survive? Do you have the skills to survive? Do you know where to get water? Do you know how to get water when the chips are down and you don't just have, you know, your little filter pack or your little chlorine tablets or whatever the fuck you have with you? Are you going to be able to make some fire for yourself, you know, after your lighters go dead and after your magnesium bar is out of magnesium and the food is toast? What are you going to do? You know? You need shelter. You need a food source. You need a water source. There's just the basics that you have to account for. And not just account for yourself, but account for whoever's going to be with you, because you're not going to survive alone. I mean, it's very difficult to do all the things necessary to provide for yourself and the family by yourself. It takes a village. Seriously. Like, you know, when you're doing like the old school living, you don't have enough hours in the day. There are just not enough hours in the day to get it all done. And there's usually not enough food in your belly either. And that makes it twice as difficult. Lots of times, rations are short, water's short, you might be hurt. I mean, you got to think about what you're really going to do if the shit hits the fan and the chips are down. Chances are, you'll never even get to fire a shot through that customized AR-15 with your 10,000 rounds of ammunition. Feel me? You better have some other skills. That's all I'm saying. Think about it.